Elite Series winner, buddy. Tell us a little bit about your day.
Well, we just did a little bit of flipping today. You know, the shad spawn's been going on pretty good, and it just kind of died down. They sucked the water down, so it kind of put them on the edges. So I flipped a lot today, and probably had 10 bites and caught 7 of them. You know, and I lost 1 key fish, but it was a good day. I had enough bites to be in good shape. It's just the way it landed today.
Well, we ran into you over there. Tell us about what you was fishing. Like are you gonna make the?
No, I don't think so. I was just fishing the straight river bar, just a grass edge. It seemed to be anywhere there was a little bit of backwater behind it that all pulled out to the edge, and it made a little bit of a difference.
Well, that wasn't hardly a swim jig. What was the Texas rig deal?
That was Texas rigging a Z-crawl, and I used the shad color just trying to key on the shad spawn.
Yeah.
You know, all week I've been catching some real fat spots, and today it was all largemouth. So, and everything's post spawn, so they're a little light for the size of the fish. I got some big frames. I just didn't get a lot of weight today.
Did you find it odd that the largemouth's already moved out there on the river like that?
Well, I did, other than they'd already spawned. Like I said, I think everything I caught in the last few days has all been post-spawn. So that means they've already got rid of some eggs and just have to try and recuperate. But, you know, in practice, that shad spawn was so good, the spots were fat. I mean, a 2.5 pound frame spot was 3.5.
Yeah.
And the largemouth just had to fat up that good. I think the largemouth just got there maybe. So, you know, I wasn't sharing it with so many people. It's probably the winning spot. But
yeah, where I ran into you at right there, it looked like there was a lot of fish came off. I watched some of the live coverage. There's a lot of fish came up.
Yeah, there was about 6 of us sharing it with the mixed in another dozen. So, I mean, you know, me and Seth fished it the first day and had it kind of ourselves, but after that, it got crazy.
Man, I appreciate it. Enjoyed you having you in gas in Alabama. Appreciate you coming in.
I love being here. Thank you.
Here with Bassmaster Elite Fisherman and Poker Extraordinaire, Kyle Welcher. Tell us about your day a little bit.
So when we were fishing the Coosa River for spotted bass and largemouth, there's a lot of good quality fish, like 2-pounders, and that's a really key deal to do here is weigh in all 5 2-pounders, and if you get a big bite, it moves you way up the leaderboard. And today we did pretty terrible. I didn't catch any 2-pounders. We got all 1-pounders, and that's like a cardinal sin on the Coosa River. So we're gonna lick our wounds and head to Guntersville and try to catch some bigger.
But it's still a good day to be on planet Earth, and still a good day to be a pro bass fisherman.
Happy to be fishing day 3, no doubt.
Yeah, like you said, if you're gonna do bad on day 3.
After you're paid already.
Yeah, but hey, tell us a little bit what you do. I mean, for your week and all that. I mean, what did you catch them on?
So I committed to in practice. I got a lot of bites, throwing a spro frog around, and then whenever the water came up and down at the same exact time, it was a lot easier to get a bite throwing like a square bill crankbait, like a Spro Fat Papa 55 square bill on the main river in chartreuse color because the water got muddy. That was the easiest way for me to get bites, so I leaned on that. And I was actually fishing a lot shallower current breaks than most people, so I felt like I was catching a little bit better quality around some other anglers on days 1 and 2 because the bigger fish seemed to have pulled up super shallow in that heavy current. And then today when they cut the current a little bit, I didn't catch near the size.
Well, I'm just gonna tell you thanks, and you're a great ambassador for the sport, man. You really are.
Thank you.
All right. That's how you caught them.
Well, I only boated 2 today. Had an opportunity in a really big bag. Caught them all flipping a jig.
Did you?
Just running around doing random stuff for the most part.
I ran into you over the house a few minutes ago. You said,
Yeah.
You throw the white jig around. Is that what you do?
Not in there I didn't, but I did see one fish on a bed in there that was super spooky.
Yeah, I saw you put your poles down right
I
there.
get it. It just took off.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, good to have you in Gadsden, Alabama.
Yeah, it's pretty cool place. Good to be here.
We're YouTube is Bass Junkie, so give us a look, give us a shout out sometime.
Definitely.
Yeah, like I say, enjoyed having you, enjoyed watching you fish through today.
Thank you.
I don't really want you to write that because I just went to a piece of riprap on a bridge. Some basic elementary thing I could have done. And I caught them too, and the boy put up beside me talking 3 pounds, and I'm like, why did it take me so long to do this? It's the only thing that doesn't matter when the water moves up and down is the corners of the bridge. And I ran there the last second, tied that chartreuse right down.
How about I ride it during the day tomorrow?
Yes, if you'll release it after you can ride it, just let us get taken off.
Yeah, I get it.
It's just a square lip with chartreuse propellant and that little frac crankbait, something small but still not 4 foot deep, so I could get it down and just kind of slow wind it in them rocks because the water's still pretty dirty. And do they with like the bites I got choked. So I'm convinced that's what I'm going to do all day tomorrow. That's how I caught them on a buzzbait. That's so. I mean, that water's high and dry. I mean, it's
Lost that bite completely.
it's gone. Like the water's dry. It looked like you could go out there and weed eat it. Like I mean, seriously, there's people out there hoeing it for in the garden. Yeah. I mean, when it left, and it's amazing how fast that happens.
You think the rain overnight's gonna?
You better rain a damn bunch.
Might need another flood.
Yeah, I mean, but it's fun because it's moving the light around. So I mean, truly, whoever is able to come to a fitness tournament, it's going to be impressive because they're going to have to. I mean, I'm calling them a little different at different places almost every day. Kind of moving around. Like the first day where they was at, I caught them on a 3/4 ounce Bassmaster spinnerbait out here in the current, and then caught one big on the buzzbait. Yesterday I caught them all on the buzzbait, and then today I caught like one spot on the buzzbait, one brawl. I caught 2 whipping. I caught 1 punching around. I mean, it's just a
Junk fishing
it's
USA.
Junk fishing, and then right there, then I caught 1 crankbait. And I mean, I struggled at 9 o'clock. Oh, I caught 1 drift in a jig. Yeah, get that. Just trying anything you can to get it going. But it's very fickle out there. Like you can be so close to them.
It's gonna be difficult to pattern. I was sitting there listening, and he was taking around in his boat looking for a ticket. He's like, I know it's in here somewhere.
Late? Yeah, real late. I left him, and I left you guys what we have, 31 minutes. Yeah, he had like 7 pounds. I had 7 pounds. And I took off, and I said, I gotta go somewhere that when the water falls and don't change nothing. There's only one thing I know to do. I got down tied on that little frat and started going over there. When I went out there cranking, caught a 3 pounder. The guy said, just keep grinding. I went up just a little bit, caught 2 1/4. And the one under the chin, you guys would like it. I didn't. He kept jumping over my head. I was grabbing. I'm like, oh my God. And I shattered the rod this morning, broke my line, and ran my line down and hand lined him in. That was right off the giddy this morning. I heard that. I shattered it in 20 pieces. My line, it broke right here, and I just grabbed the end of the rod, scooped my line up, hand lined him, pulled the trolling on it. Solid. You had the best whole day there. I told you. All my days are good. I'm throwing them over the boat and under the boat. You did great. You did great. Keep doing it. I want to hear it. I want to hear you do it again. I'll make sure you think it's right. You don't worry about that. I think we're going to be short. Real short. But it comes out like ounces. Probably ounces, but everyone else will be low on their bass track. It lines like right on. It'll be ounces.
I feel it. This is Whataburger. I'm showing them how this works. Hi. Ellen, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
This is my white blue.
Hi.
These are the fish. These are the air pumps. So this is like crystal meth with my cousins. Put that on your bass and they get all giddy and then we let them take pictures and then they put them in that boat and they take them back out in the lake and they drop them in the boat.
So you can
None of the fish, they actually go back in the water rather than they come out.
you see how they get active?
My scale said 1181. That's a good bag, though. I just landed now. 3 ounces short. Hey, that bike's gone. Like it was gone. I'm like, yeah, we got to start digging around. I was doing, dude, I was digging out everything. And I'm like, then right again, I figured it out. And I called them. As soon as I pulled off, I caught 3 pounds going right by the store. And I'm like, I know where they at now. Hey, it was down to the line. I had 13 minutes, then I had to run back.
Buying chewing gum.
And I was
They're
cranking.
texting me, and I didn't have a license on my life. I just did it.
Crank by that thing, I went digging. I got it right out of like a 3 pound spot and got it out. Got it out, man, checked the cold. Clock, I said, we got 10 minutes. I said, go there. And I got him and he kept jumping over the bed. I'm like, I'm not going to see you, baby. They ain't big, I'm just really proud of I do. They identify as 13 pounds, but they don't. They weigh 10. I hope that's so fast. That's our last second there.